Hey, this is Mike Renoir, Northwest Fight Scene, NWFightScene.com. Backstage here, Chinook Winds Casino Resort in Lincoln City, Oregon. King in the Cage. Winner tonight, Enoch the Animal Wilson. Man, how you feeling?
I feel great, man. I feel really good. It was a great fight. Dom was a bit tougher than I anticipated. I gave up a takedown early, which I was kind of upset about. So I made sure and put a definitive flare on the double when I got the chance for the takedown.
Right. Now, great finish. Talk about that finish.
Oh, yeah, so I got crucifix, and I wanted to just beat him down from there and finish the fight. Got some good elbows and knees to the body and head, and I felt him breaking, especially the body shots. And he's a tough, scrappy kid, and he hit a high bridge on me and started to come out the back door, something that we drill a lot in practice from the crucifix. So I knew once he hit that high bridge, he wasn't going to be able to keep my leg, so I just stepped around the corner. And, you know, most guys will say go to the seatbelt first, but I'm one of those guys, I'll go for the choke first, dig my hooks right away, and then solidify. That's what we did. We were able to put him away quick with that.
Right. Now, I know before you had Gabriel Solorio as your opponent, when did you find out the opponent switched?
It was about 3.5 weeks ago when I found out that Solorio had pulled out, and then I found out that Dominic had stepped up. And Dominic's a gamer, and a guy with that much experience you can never take lightly. So I trained just as hard as I would have trained for Solorio, if not harder, because he had more fights. He's a longer, leaner guy, and just like Solorio, there's no quit to him, but Dom's one of those guys that's really unorthodox, so you never know what he's going to bring to the game. You know, with Solorio, I kind of knew he was going to strike until I had the opportunity to take him down or until I dropped him and then submit him. With Dom, it was a similar game plan, but, you know, things always change in the game during the combat, and I just went ahead and got the takedown and finished from there.
I got the win. Now, tell me, how many fights have you had now, pro fights?
This was my 35th pro fight. So total, like 60 fights, 61 fights total as an amateur, pro, boxing, kickboxing, all that stuff. So.
How do you feel? How's your body holding up?
I feel really good. Actually, this camp I had less injuries than I did for my last camp, and I lost that last fight. It was just a tough struggle in that last camp. But then right afterwards, I herniated some discs in my neck, so I had to take a couple months off, and everything's coming back. So this camp, I had a couple small things, cosmetic injuries, but nothing that was detrimental realistically to like the entirety of the game for me. So
right.
I'm actually really stoked. My body's holding up in this old age. So.
And what's next?
Anybody and everybody, you know, I'm just as hungry as I was 10 years ago, and I'm just trying to stay healthy and trying to train smarter, because harder doesn't seem to be the key anymore. And as long as my body holds up, man, I just want tougher opponents, and you know, bring them all.
Right on. Now, you did mention that you have a new baby. What's that like?
Oh yeah, new baby. It's been a while since I've been a new father, about 11 years actually. And it's phenomenal, man. There's nothing better on this planet. There's not, you know, I love being here and I love the fight game, but there's nothing better than holding your baby, seeing your baby, teaching your baby, having them pick something up. Fatherhood is the absolute greatest thing on this planet.
Right on. Anyone to thank for tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, my wife. Without her, none of this would be possible. I mean, she is my cornerstone. She is such a great foundation, a structural, solid foundation. She's just a phenomenal support group within herself. You know, and then I want to thank, of course, all my sponsors: Boone's Ferry Chiropractic and Massage, putting me together, keeping me together; Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, Bridge City Fight Shop, U.S. Crane and Hoist, Dead God's Tattoo is my new primary. Got some good ink going on. It's a little faded now. It's still really fresh. But Dead God's Tattoo and Tiger, Joe, and those guys are great guys, man. Phenomenal artists. And I also want to give a shout out to Alexis Carlson, the GoFundMe, Alexis-Carlson. She actually was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. It's Jimmy Jeanette's stepdaughter. So anybody and everybody just helping raise awareness, please get the opportunity. You know, go ahead and donate to that fund. That's a phenomenal cause, and just do everything we can to hopefully better that young lady's life.
Right on, right on. Well, thank you for your time, Enoch. You heard it here tonight. Northwest Fight Scene with Enoch Wilson, winner night, King in the Cage. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.